And that's something that the three of us really put together. And you know, it was like on a flight back from a convention one day, we were like, you know what, guys? Let's just figure out how to do something here.
As a matter of fact, that's not a lie. It literally was on a flight back from a convention, and we were like, well, we've raised all this money, we don't know what to do with it. Why don't we band together and do this, like, for the SPN family, by the SPN family. So again, to throw it back at y'all, like, kudos to y'all, because y'all really did it. We're just the faces on the poster, but y'all are the ones who really did it.
Well, I think we're all very proud of you as well. So, yeah.
Thank you.
This is a bit of a silly question for Misha, but no, you are involved, Jared.
Oh, I'll get involved.
Have you ever, or would you dare to play a game of Truth and Dare with Jared, Misha?
Absolutely not.
That's the smartest thing you've ever said. Me too. I agree. I guess I would choose truth. We did truth or dare somewhere, and you chose dare, like a rookie. Like, what were you thinking? It was at Paley. At Paley Festival.
Yeah, that's right. And someone like had pity on me, and
yes.
I thought about thumb wrestling.
That's right. What a shame.
Yeah.
What a missed opportunity. Do you want to play Truth or Dare?
With you?
Be careful, I have very big imagination.
There's a voice in the back of my brain yelling, no.
Good
That's
voice.
the right answer.
Listen to that voice. Thank you for your question. Listen to that, whatever that voice is, locate it, and always listen to it. You know what for the rest of your life.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Sorry, pocket size down, I'm really short.
Quite right. So is Misha. It's no.
I just want to give a quick shout out because it's Mother's Day. My mom's name is Ruby.
Great name.
So yesterday I asked Misha this question, and people wanted me to follow it up today with you, Jared. I asked Jensen, but his legs are too bow-legged, and a watermelon would just fall.
Oops.
And Misha, if you have any advice to get Jared into shape.
All right, so what you have to do is crush a water. Have you seen this? You crush a watermelon between your legs and it explodes.
Do you have one? Do we have one?
No.
I can do it.
That's what I said, which is the wrong thing to say because now people are going to bring watermelons to conventions.
We're now going to need Gore-Tex. So you
the trick, yeah, but and the trick to actually like getting to the point where you can do it is to do a lot of Kegels.
Sure.
Only about 10% of the audience got that one.
I think you're being generous. I think it's maybe 3%. I heard like 2 chuckles. Yeah, do you have a watermelon?
No, but there is a stand in Fiumicino.
There's a stand in Fiumicino for watermelon crushing between the knees?
That's watermelon. But I mean, Misha has the thighs, but you have the arms, so I was pretty sure Misha was going to win.
Damn! You have bigger thighs than I do? That's embarrassing.
I don't know, probably not, but you know, you can press them.
That's true. I'm gonna say something now that I know it. Oh wow. So I realize we haven't talked about this. So I have currently a rip in my ACL and my FCL, which I didn't know existed, and bone bruises on my knee, and I blame Richard Spade. Because, and I only say this now literally because the season is done and I can't get sued. So turn your friggin' phones off. No, I was skiing. The Spates and the Padaleckies went to Whistler. I gotta have Spate tell the Frank story. And so we were skiing, and I had rental skis, and they made them too tight. And I didn't grow up with any money to be able to afford to ski, so I skied at like 25 years old or something. I'm very new. And my ski edge caught, and my knee spun around and popped. Yeah, true story. During Richard's episode, and I was listening to headphones, I heard the pop, and I immediately went down. So I'm going down, like, I'm just kind of like, okay, what's the next terrain like? And it caught an edge, and this foot ended up pointing back that way, but the ski didn't pop out. And so I sort of turned around and just laid down in the snow, and I'm right under the ski lift, and I'm moaning, just like, and I take my headphones out, and I'm just sort of sitting there like, oh my God, I cannot believe it, I just blew my knee out, and I'm not gonna be able to work. And these guys are like, hey buddy, you all right? You know, from the ski lift, and I'm like, So I end up kind of like just sitting there for a little bit, and my leg is no longer numb, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna be all right. It hurts really bad. But I can't mention it because we're not allowed to ski. It's in our clause. Not a word of a lie. Not a word of a lie. And I'm like, okay, well, I just have to like grunt through it. And so I get down to the bottom of the mountain, and Spate's there, and he's like, buddy, you all right? I was like, I'm good. I'll take a hot toddy, please. Like, this hurts. And so we skied, and I went to Texas the next weekend. And my brother's a surgeon, and I was like, hey dude, I think I need an MRI. Like my knee, I'm limping, and I have knee braces that I usually wear and stuff. And so he MRI'd me, and he's like, yeah, you have bone bruises, and your ACL is torn, and your FCL is torn. So I finished the season for y'all with a torn up knee.
That being said, that's the most long-winded excuse for not being able to crush a watermelon.
I was going to say, I will still crush a watermelon if you would like. So, Fumicino, here we come. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. It feels so good to be able to tell that story now. I've just sort of been hobbling around like, hey guys.
So I love you, Misha, but this question is actually for Jared.
Yeah, that's good.
The thing is, I read your chapter in the Family Don't End With Blood book, which I love, by the way. I found it really touching. And the thing is, at the beginning of the chapter, there's a part where you say, and I literally quote, I would bet a pretty penny that I could still sing the Ninja Turtles theme, word for precious word, if I needed to. So my question is, would you dare to sing the Ninja Turtles theme to us to prove that?
Let me see if I'm not going to sing it because I don't want to break y'all's ears, but I think it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It's probably better if you sing it to remember lyrics.
They're the world's most fearsome fighting team.
Yeah.
They're heroes in a half shell and the green.
Yeah.
When the evil critter attacks, these turtle boys don't cut them no slack.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not kidding. If you get me going, and I've recently freshened up on my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trivia because my kids watch it. So shy of singing y'all TMNT, I'll just say I still got it. Thank you. I like that she was like, I'm quoting you literally. So don't quit. Cheers. Hi.
Hi, sorry. So I just wanted to say that you guys are heroes, and I'm so thankful for the SBN family because you deserve so much love, and here we are able to give it to you. So.
Well, thank you for the love and all the love.
And it's reciprocal, yeah.
Yeah.
And my question is, what is the biggest life lesson you've learned so far?
In life? Don't eat yellow snow.
I was going to say, learning to use the toilet, so we're on the same page.
Here, on a serious note, and I'm going to, this is going to be very Well, here's one. I just saw myself say, try not to say and like. That might not be a big thing here across the pond. But you sound like a Texan. I'll say this. One of my favorite recent, I don't want to say life lessons, but explorations in living is, you hear the phrase a lot, life is short, right? So, life can be short, but like my mic, I got it. I challenge you to spend a week or a month or a little bit trying to live as if life is long. Life can be short, and that sucks, but you can't plan for it if that is your lot in life. So try to live like life is long, and try to do things and try and plant seeds in a garden you'll never see grow. You know, try and be who you want to be in 50 years that you can look back on and be proud of and say, you know, I tried, I'm the best. I tried to plant these proverbial seeds in my relationships and my finance, or whatever you're striving for. So try to live a life like this guy's done with his charity work, and like you've helped me start to do with raising money for charities that already exist. Something you can be proud of in many years, not just kind of living as if each sunrise and sunset is the last one you'll see. Maybe it's personal to me, but that kind of gets me feeling a bit anxious, living like life is short. So lately I've tried to live as if life is long, and it's felt like it's helped, for whatever it's worth.
I think I've recently been learning lessons from my kids who have this amazing capacity to just be in the present moment, which is something that I find myself taking myself out of all the time, because I'm always thinking about what I should be doing, or goals, or the future, or something like that, or emails, yeah. Or trying to think of something witty to text back, I mean, I wish it was a lot of time doing that.
Wrong wording.
But yeah, I mean, I think I've seen a bunch of people wearing around that "I wish for this" T-shirt that I sold, and I've told that story before, but I'll tell it briefly again, because it was like this amazing life lesson. Have I told you the story about Mason? Yeah. So the kids had, we were getting into the van, and I was in a rush, and I was like, come on guys, we gotta go, we gotta get in the van, let's go. And Mason said, look, dandelion puffs. And I was like, oh. Yeah, all right, fine, I'll get some, just get your goddamn buckles on and I'll get the dandelion puffs. And so I grabbed them and I handed one to each of the kids, and I said, okay, you blow and make a wish. And so I blew and I wished for, I don't know, world peace or something like that. And West blew, and he said out loud, I wish for a cheetah. Which was pretty good. And then Wes said, Mason, you have to blow and make a wish. And she was sort of confused, and then she blew, and she just said, I wish for this. Like, just that, like, it was just such a beautiful moment, And I feel like being around young people reminds you that there's, a spectacular opportunity in every given moment if you pay attention to it. So, yeah.